Last-second shot that left the Bulls breathing easier, and the Hawks lost in the smog. Chicago in the red, the man in the red, number 45. As we go to the Omni, there he is. There's the man in action. Bulls by 10. Atlanta had a man. His name was Steve Smith. The Hawks go from 10 down to 9 up at halftime. Smith cans the three-pointer. Look at Jordan, second half. The guy goes through the minefield without a scratch. He scored 32. But Michael gets hammered this time. Andrew Lang with an elbow to the jaw. Bulls back in the lead. And the Hawks take control again. Jordan up, it's blocked. Where's Mookie? He's open. He lays it in. Atlanta was ahead 98-97 with seconds to play, but the Bulls had the ball. You know that meant trouble. Give it to Michael.
Jordan for the win. Yes! He did it again! He is now back!
Indeed, the Bulls win it 99-98. Here's Michael again.
Tonight was probably the first time out of the 4 games that I've been back that I was able to finish a ball game strong, which is, you know, something I've been known for. I finished the ball game better than what I've been finishing, and I was able to capitalize when I needed to capitalize in the closing moments. So, you know, it's a good sign.
Charlotte's Larry Johnson, not known for his generosity on the
field. The NCAA has its madness, while the NBA has Michael madness. The latest sighting of Michael madness was at the Omni last night. You were there working the game against the Hawks. Give me some words to describe what that was like.
Oh, it's magical, Bob. It was an entertaining evening. Everybody had their best outfits on. It was like Easter. Everybody was dressed up and looking good. A great atmosphere, and Michael did not let anybody down.
And it woke up the slumber that sometimes exists in the Omni,
Exactly.
That's for sure. As he mentioned, no letdown last night. Air Jordan had the Bulls on cloud 9 and the Bulls fans after what he did. There he is meeting some guys. Steve Smith says, Mike, I don't know if you remember me. I was with the Heat last time you were playing. Anyway, look at what they did against the Hawks. Michael threw the paint on the feed from Scotty. He had 9 points in the first half, and that was it. But they were good points, and they got even better in the third quarter. Jordan lighting it up against Steve Smith with the J, and then third quarter one-on-one with Stacey Augmon. And the Plastic Man experiences meltdown. Michael nails him with the jumper, and he was on fire. Later in the third, again, he works it against Andrew Lang. The fall away, he was feeling it. He had 18 in the third quarter, and the Bulls were coming to life. Steve Smith later in the fourth with the block of Michael. Ahead to Mookie Blaylock, and the Bulls' lead was down to 1. In fact, Atlanta would take the lead late by 1. But with time ticking away, look at Mike. The buzzer's coming up. Will he beat it? Michael's back. He nails the jumper at the buzzer to give the Bulls a 99-98 victory. And it's obvious that Michael is starting to feel it.
I knew he had a good chance. You know, I was shooting the ball better in the second half. Tonight was probably the first time out of the 4 games that I've been back that I was able to finish a ball game strong, which is, you know, something I've been known for. I was able to capitalize when I needed to capitalize in the closing moments. So, you know, it's a good sign.
I would say that it is very optimistic, and I'm very, you know, I have no doubts that he's going to return to his original form. I just, a question of how many games down the road. After a back-to-back game, I think that it's sufficient to say that, you know, he's on his way back, and, you know, when he gets all the way back, we'll know it.
Well, it's been an interesting journey all week. You know, even some Bulls players this season have complained about the new United Center, saying it lacked the ambiance and the energy of the old stadium. Well, on Friday night, let's just say that wasn't a problem. Jordan playing his first home game since coming out of retirement there, and fans welcomed him back with open arms and a noise level that shattered the glass on the decibel meters.
From North Carolina, Edgar, Michael Jordan.
Nobody there. Coach. Well, the Magic went on to win the game that night, but needless to say, Jordan electrified the crowd. 21 points for him were less than average, but the whole experience was way above average. And here's the storyline now of Michael's first 4 games back. It's been a roller coaster ride, just 7 of 28 in his first game since coming out of retirement. That was against the Pacers. He had his first 6 shots against the Celtics and finished with 27. He was on. The Magic game, we saw a little bit subpar again with 21, and then against the Hawks, Mike was just money, especially on that last shot. And Mike, try and straighten out this roller coaster ride for us. I mean, talk about his shot right now. What's right about it? What's wrong?
Well, right now, everybody's giving him that outside shot. They don't want to see him driving to the basket. And it's a matter of his legs and his timing. You know, a lot of the shots are falling short now and a little bit off the mark. People playing back saying, go ahead, Michael, take the shot.